In this episode, it's Thanksgiving, and I'm going to tell you how I celebrate my shit.
The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling. Welcome to the Daily Swole.
Welcome, everyone, to episode 202 of the Daily Mother Swole. Flexosaurus Rex, welcome to ThanksGAINING. Happy Gainsgiving. Yeah, Gainsgiving, thanks, gains. Let's not talk about the Native Americans. Sorry we gave you the plague, and sorry we ran you out of your own land. But we are here. It is what it is. I didn't do it personally. I didn't do it. None of us here did it. It's our ancestors that were pieces of shit, but we're over it. We're beyond, but let's talk a little bit about what Thanksgiving really is. It's about giving thanks, being with family and friends, blah, 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 blah. Okay, frying a turkey, good. Bacon, yes, positives. Beer, cider. I got pumpkin beer. I got some cider. I have some bacon. We got turkey. It's really hard. It's really hard to be doing this while you can smell Thanksgiving wafting in, especially when you haven't had any breakfast and you're huge and you have to feed your muscles. So make sure you share this right now on Facebook. Share this on Periscope. Let's get the word out there. Let's get some people in here so we can all talk about how I celebrate Thanksgiving. How I celebrate. Yes. Thank you, Jennifer. Thanks, Mom. And hello, Miss Caitlin. Welcome, everyone. We got, 7, 8? All right, make sure you share. Share. I could see when you share this. Share the broadcast, get people in here. Yes, 10, come on in. ThanksGAINING, how I celebrate. I want to tell everyone how I celebrate Thanksgiving. This is, again, a live broadcast, so we're live on Periscope, Facebook, YouTube, and SoundCloud and iTunes for the podcast. Thank you for checking in with that podcast. Really good. I want everyone to, Thanksgiving from Tennessee. Happy Thanksgiving to all of you and yours and your family. I celebrate Thanksgiving by doing the things that I need to do. And I trained some clients. I did my normal ritual, my routine. I got the stuff out of the way. I did what I need to do. And I usually reflect a little bit. And this morning when I was training my clients, in between, I sat in the car for a few minutes because I was early, and a few minutes after the session, that I reflected a little bit on the year. But I reflected, but I am not resting on any laurels. I did a snap on this earlier in the car where I said, today's Thanksgiving. I'm going to take a day off. I'm going to relax. And I got a bunch of snaps saying, you deserve a day off. You deserve to take a day off. It's quite the opposite. I don't. The furthest thing from the truth is that I deserve a day off from doing the show or from doing what I normally do. I don't personally feel like I deserve a day off. I don't. Especially with my normal duties with Swolenormous and posting and being out there. I don't deserve it because you all deserve better. And I hold myself to a higher standard than I maybe had did in the past because I have a passion and I have a desire for what I do now. And I found my calling. I found what I wanted to do. I found how I wanted to apply myself and what I wanted to create. And I don't need a day off. I don't need one from this. I don't need a day off from uploading videos. I don't need a day off from doing content. And the reason why I don't need it is because I found my passion. I found what I love. And that's why I always say to you that you should find what you love to do, whether it's painting, whether it's creating a business, whether it's riding horses, doing makeup, anything that you love to do, any type of creative art, type of analytical. If you love being an accountant, be an accountant. Whatever you love to do, you need to do it. You need to do it because you have one life, and as you go through, you're going to regret when you're unable to do those things that you love anymore, especially if it's something physical like exercise and activity. And there were a couple people in the gym today, in the condo gym that I train at, that are older, mid-80s, 90s. And one of my clients was mentioning to the woman, "Oh man, I wish I hope I could do that, when I'm your age." And it's a standard cliche thing to say, but then she says, she's a really old lady, and she's like, "Well, you can. You just got to do it every day. It's got to be part of your lifestyle." And it's the same shit that I say to all of you, and that everyone always says, in the fitness community, it is a lifestyle, something you do every day. And it's really not something that's easy to start. I'm not saying you can't start, but you shouldn't be starting this when you're 70, 80, 90. You can start it a lot earlier. Start today, start now. That way you create this habit, and it's always the people that have been doing it their whole life that's still doing it now. That's still doing it now. It's the people that have been doing it their whole life. No, not too many people are starting to work out when they're 80. They've just been doing it and playing tennis, going to the health clubs their whole life. And they grew up in an age when it wasn't super popular, to work out. So the community's far and few between. I made a joke, I think it was on Snapchat or earlier on when I was doing some filming for my vlog for Swole Motion, that we're going to have a interesting dichotomy of our generation when they get older. We're going to have people that are really in great shape, people that are disgustingly out of weight with terrible posture from texting and video games, and then people that worked out their whole life but are so banged up from CrossFit and doing stupid shit like that, they can barely walk because they're all banged up. You're going to have this like triple weird, super out of shape, in shape, took care of themselves, and people that are just destroyed from doing way too much. We exercise early so we can gobble all day. I agree and be thankful for what you do and able to do. If you love what you do, if you like what you do during the day, you don't need vacations. You don't need breaks because you enjoy it. If you like what you do, you don't need breaks because you enjoy what you're doing every day. I am also not resting on my laurels, resting on what I have accomplished. I want more, and I'm thankful for the ability that I can have more and that I will have more. That is another thing that I said yesterday. I posted on Instagram. If you haven't checked my Instagram account, Swolenormous, thankful for what I don't have yet. I'm thankful for the ability and for the path that I've chosen of what I'm going to have or what I'm going to achieve or what I'm going after to accomplish. You have to be thankful for the future, thankful for the fact that you have a future, and be thankful for the fact that you will have the ability to take advantage and move forward with that future. How I celebrate Thanksgiving, with no further ado, of course I eat. I'm having some coffee so I can wake up, and then I'm going to start with my beer, my pumpkin beer, and cinnamon cider, the Angry Orchards, and the smashed pumpkin and Shipyard, all that stuff. Still got a couple PBRs in the fridge. My mother and I, it's a family tradition. It's a family tradition. We eat Thanksgiving. And because earlier this year, it's a new family tradition. We've always done this to some extent, but we are bringing back an official Thanksgiving tradition, and it's going to be a staple in my family from this generation forward, because our family this past year lost our grandparents, so we're starting a new tradition. Okay, there's a different flow and dynamic with the family now that we are now, everyone else moves up a generation. When you have one generation that passes, everyone else kind of gets bumped up. So now, no sad face. Life goes on. It's part of life. We eat Thanksgiving and we binge watch Ren and Stimpy. Who here, float some hearts and some thumbs if you remember Ren and Stimpy. Ren and Stimpy, here's every single episode on DVD, uncut, even the ones that were banned from TV. There, if you haven't seen, some of you probably have never seen some of these episodes. Some of you have probably never seen some of these episodes. There's some episodes on here that are so disgusting, it's pretty much not funny. Like they belong in a museum and they're disgusting. They're designed to be watched at from afar and turned off. They're too gross for TV. And you remember how gross that show is. Too gross for TV. Cartoon Network, nothing. Adult Swim and, Robot Chicken, amateur. Family Guy, this paved the way for Family Guy. Ren and Stimpy paved the way for Family Guy. All those shows now, it's amateur hour. Cartoons today and TV shows today is amateur compared to Ren and Stimpy. If you've never seen this show, you don't know what you're missing. If you do, you need to get on this. I think some of the episodes are on Hulu. Ren and Stimpy Thanksgiving. Cartoons from the 90s were out of control. This is violent, vulgar stuff. So right now, when I sign off, every episode of Ren and Stimpy is going to go in my face. I'm going to just eat, drink, and watch Ren and Stimpy. And here's what I want all of you to expect for the next couple days. I am going out of town. I'm not going to say where. You're going to have to follow me on Snapchat. But there will be some more swoling from the road. there's going to be some road swole action going on. And I want all of you to follow with me. Now, here's the thing. I'm right here on Periscope and I'm on Facebook Live. When I'm on the road, it gets more complicated because I don't have Wi-Fi everywhere I go. So I'm running on 2 platforms. I'm running on my cell phones, and I have one on my cell phone service and one on Wi-Fi. So follow me on Facebook and turn on live notifications because I will likely be broadcasting from one platform. I will not be on Periscope. Chances are, if I'm not on Periscope at 12, make sure you follow me on Facebook. So if I have to choose one, it's going to be Facebook Live. So make sure that you're subscribed to both. I might be on both. I may. If I'm able to, I'll be on both. But I may only be able to be on Facebook. So make sure if you prefer watching me on Periscope, I'm going to be defaulting to Facebook. So make sure that if you are on Periscope, you also follow me on Facebook. That way you get the live notifications. Snapchat is Swolenormous. So for those of you that might be new or following me now or just kind of caught me from one of my spotlight videos on Facebook, everything on every social media platform is Swolenormous. Just type that in. I'm on Periscope. I'm on Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram. Why not broadcast on YouTube? Because I can only do so many things at once. And I don't know if people really pay attention to broadcasting on YouTube. I don't hear that much about it. I don't know much about broadcasting on YouTube, but I'm broadcasting live enough. I got enough. I got Periscope. I have Facebook. I'm filming for YouTube. I'm on SoundCloud, iTunes, Stitcher. I do snaps. I do Instagram. I mean, you get paid if you're known. Well, you guys got to make me known, yo. Spread the word. Make sure you share. And I like Facebook especially too because you can share the broadcast. And I appreciate everyone that follows me. Make sure you share the broadcast. Share. And Ren, tell me a story. On YouTube, well, technology always develops. So maybe I'll do some YouTube in the future. But for right now, make sure you follow me on Facebook. That way, if I'm only live in one spot, I'm going to be on Facebook. So make sure you follow me there. Okay? I'm going to go get my food on. I'm going to get my drink on. I'm going to get my Swole on. Happy ThanksGAINIng. And I'm going to get my Ren and Stimpy on. Ren, tell me a story. So what up in Florida? It's gorgeous, hot, it's sunny. I guess I could go get a tan today. Maybe I will. Peace out. Enjoy the rest of your Thanksgiving. Make sure you have some food. Get your shit done. Expect this podcast online in the next 5 or 10 minutes. And the video up whenever it is up, either today or tomorrow. Make sure you follow me on Snapchat. Follow me on Instagram. Follow my travels because the Swole is going on the road. And also stay tuned for my next vlog because that's going to incorporate today, Thanksgiving, all the behind the scenes, and also the rest of this weekend and going to next week. So if you haven't followed my vlog, not my daily vlog, but my, every couple of days, my vlog on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/Swolenormous. It's called Swole Motion. Tons of great videos. I have tons and tons of exercise videos and vlogging on my YouTube channel. So check it out. Thank you for joining me for episode 202. See you tomorrow, 12 noon Eastern time for 203. Remember, live notifications, turn them on Facebook. Follow me on Facebook and make sure that you keep track of my Facebook for all my live broadcasts. And I'll see you on the snap. Peace.